Hey golfers, I'm Drew Mahowald, the Second Swing Golf. We're here in the tour van at Second Swing Minnetonka. Jake Montgomery is with me, the fitting manager at our Minneapolis store. And fun one today. So we are going to go through all the adjustable options that are available for our fitters with the Qi35 driver family. Specifically, we got the Qi35 LS head today. So what we've done here is, we're going to play this scenario out as if Jake is fitting me for a driver. We've decided on a club head and we've decided on a shaft.
Yep.
And then the next part in the fitting process, Jake, is to go through the different options from there, which there are plenty with the Qi35 LS head here.
Yeah, so there's 3 different weight ports that we can change around. I already have an idea kind of what I want to do there. We also have 2 degrees of loft adjustability, higher and lower. And then we also have some lie angle that we can change around as well. For you, I don't think we're going to change the lie angle specifically to the upright setting. If I have a player that tends to miss right, TaylorMade's a great one because I can always put it in upright, which closes the face a little bit more. For you, I'm going to flatten the lie angle out I'm going to grab a 10.5 degree rather than that 9, and I'm going to set it back down to about 9 degrees. When I de-loft to TaylorMade, it flattens the lie angle, opens the face up a little bit more. You'll see in the data here, our miss just tends to be overspinning it a little bit left, underspinning it and hitting it left.
Yes.
So putting you in a more open driver should leave the face more open, which should give you more spin at the same loft. Should also help fight that miss out to the left. There's a 13-gram weight in that head that I am going to put in the toe setting. That's where our miss was, both with contact and direction. Putting more weight behind the miss gives you more ball speed, and it also helps just kind of fight closing the face off a little bit.
All right, so we're going to tackle a bunch of different things here. So the weight within the club head, there's those 3 ports you mentioned.
Yep.
Putting the heavy weight in the toe, on the toe side. And then you're also going to use the adjustable hosel to flatten the lie angle, and also because you're going to go up to the 10.5 head, it's also going to move loft back down to that 9 range.
Correct. Yep.
So these are all options after, in a fitting, deciding this is the club head and this is the shaft. So yeah, let's get to it here. Let's dial this in.
Let's do it. All right, so looking at this version here, a couple things I want to see change. I want to see your spin rate get into the 2000s for spin. I want to see a little bit more peak height there. The way we're going to do that is we're going to see face angle stay a little bit more open. It should be harder to shut that face down.
So just for the -2 is closed to
correct. Yes, -2 is 2 degrees to the left.
Okay.
So dynamic loft, I want to see come up a little bit more. I want to see that face angle stay more open. I want to see more spin, and obviously not a miss to the left.
Okay. Yeah, that is my tendency. People have been watching the channel know this, but I swing in to out with my path, and then obviously the face is typically closed. I have a draw, and sometimes that is the result of my poor swings. So, okay. All right.
That's better.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, beautiful.
Ooh.
Okay.
I did close the face a little there, but I do like how it didn't dive.
100%. That was 3 degrees closed. That was even more shut than your average, but it didn't deviate left quite as much.
I think maybe part of that is just the launch is a little higher potentially there. So.
Good ball. That'll work.
Yeah, that's pretty good there. I like that. See, I'm okay. Like you're not trying to get rid of the draw, right?
Not at all.
More of just
no.
correcting how it's starting. See, the face
100%.
was slightly open there.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm just trying to get that ball starting more to the right. I would never try and fight your natural kind of shot shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That draw is much more playable now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that'll work. There's a 1 foot 2 inches left.
I like that.
All right, so dispersion has made a pretty big change. So our good shots are landing right around the same area, but we're just not seeing this anymore.
Yeah.
If we go to total distance, we can see we're getting plenty of distance out of it. It's spinning very, very low. It's still a little lower spin than I would ideally like. There might be a couple more changes we'd make there. But the height came up. Your carry went up a few yards because that dynamic loft is just staying higher. We're at about 0.6 degrees higher for the dynamic. Your face angle is 2 degrees more open. So that adjustment is just helping you kind of square the face up a little easier. We're just, again, not seeing that kind of overhook miss.
Right. So basically the difference is the way I was able to, the face angle, I guess.
Yeah.
Basically, right? Because even if it's pointed to the left, in theory, that also is kind of shutting it or delofting it.
100%.
So, still that spin is low, and I think a little part of that is maybe I'm still hitting it maybe higher on the club face, and I think it's kind of a little bit of that knuckleball effect going on. But actually, it's striking to see how similar, the speeds are, the smash factor, the launch angle, everything is pretty similar with that. Maybe the one tweak to the face angle, making the adjustments to, the height, landing angle, things like that.
I mean, really just for changing start direction.
Right. So from here, is there anything that you would do? Obviously, I like that dispersion a lot. Like, I'm not complaining about that.
Yeah.
Is there anything you would do to move it over center at all, or is there anything you?
We could loft it a little bit lower. So right now we're lofting it down basically like 1.5.
Okay.
We could take it down to 8.5, open the face up a little bit more. I'd be worried to see what happens with the spin, but we could try it.
Let's just try it. Let's try it. Why not?
Yeah, let's do it.
We have the options. We have all the tools to do so, and maybe that's my money setup, because that dispersion is pretty phenomenal right there. So. Yeah, I definitely see less loft. So we'll see. Yes. I mean, and again, maybe there's something to this, for whatever reason, I do find the center of the face a little bit better, and because that spin goes up and that changes things.
Yep.
It's possible, but I think we're already on the right track with all the adjustments made last time.
That's a good start direction.
Yeah.
Hello.
So that's kind of probably what you expected, where it's the height is down,
spins very down.
Oh my God. That actually worked out.
It worked out great.
That's should see where that impact location was out of curiosity. Does it pick it up? Yeah, that feels about right.
Felt about like that.
But I like it. It's higher. Hit it hard.
Real fast.
Okay.
I think it's just too low a loft where it's just kind of falling out of the sky if you get anything left on it.
Yeah. Ooh, that could be good.
That was hammered.
Okay, yeah.
Going 350.
I think you're right about that last point you made, where it's just like, because that one I felt was pretty darn square.
Your face was around the same face angle as it was before. You were actually slightly more open. You were hitting it more left.
Yeah.
That's dispersion there. And again, I mean, you can see the peak height difference. Like, if you get any kind of face closure there or toe contact and it gets moving left, it's just nosediving.
Yep.
Where we lost almost 20 yards of carry on the aggregate. Now, part of that's going to be this one, so I'll take that out.
Well, yeah, but still, I mean, so this is also, I know this is not necessarily the point of what we're trying to show with this video, but this is maybe a side effect or an issue with hitting up on the ball with driver as much as I do. When you go up to 5 degrees is like the possibility for error increases a lot with
100%.
that. If you hit down on it, you can create more spin.
Yeah.
There's more control there. So that's probably there's maybe a swing lesson for me in there somewhere where I need to work on that in a separate thing. But I think, to your point, the changes you made after we've picked in this fitting club head, shaft, and then you went into that first change when you switched the weights around, switched the hosel around. To me, that's the winner. I mean, just dispersion tells the story there.
Absolutely. Dispersion, peak height, carry number, all that looks great to me. I'm always looking to see what can I get to carry the furthest and go the straightest with the driver. That is my end goal, and that's right on the number there. Smash factor efficiency-wise was actually exactly the same all the way across the board.
Yeah.
So your strike location was pretty similar to them, which makes the test great because we can really just kind of tell what setting and weight position is working best for us. So I think that would absolutely be the way to go if we were in this driver.
And I will too. So let's review the changes that you actually made to the driver.
Yep.
Let's go over that. So, this is a Qi35 LS head. This is the Tensai 1K black shaft, 65X. And then from there, you did what to the driver?
So the 13 gram weight was in the back. Back weight usually makes the driver more forgiving, spins a little higher. I moved that back weight into the toe. Strike location was, if anything, a little bit on a toe side miss. So I always try and put the most center of gravity that I can behind impact location because it helps with efficiency. But also for you, it was kind of worked out because it also makes the toe harder to close.
Right.
So it stays more open and increases ball speed. For the loft adjustments, we were in a 9-degree head before. I took us to a 10.5, and I brought us back down to around 9 degrees. So same effective loft, but sitting a lot more open with a flatter lie angle.
Yep.
On a TaylorMade driver, on a ping driver, on an older Cobra driver, if you de-loft the club, it opens the face. If you add loft, it shuts it. So I'll use that a lot of times just for directional, where I'll keep someone in the same effective loft, but I'm changing the loft of the head just so I can change face angle, open, closed, lie angle, flat, upright.
Got it. Okay.
So we flattened out the lie angle. We kept the loft the same. We put the weight in the toe. Basically, all things just to kind of help fight the left. If they made a 12-degree in the LS, we probably would have done that to 10.5.
Really?
Because we just want more spin.
Yeah.
For you, like, I'm not worried about you launching it at 15 because you spin it so low that if we could get you even just to 2,000, it's going to fight that left even more.
Yeah, right, yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, again, the way it fought, it did fight it pretty well with this particular, that kind of that second setting or second configuration I did hit. So, but that's kind of a review of you know, with TaylorMade Qi35, all the adjustable options that you have at your disposal. So you have, obviously, in a fitting, you're going to figure out the club head, you're going to figure out the shaft. There's weights in the club head, there's the adjustable hosel, and all the things Jake talked about are things that he was able to help me with today. And that orange dispersion oval could be the result of how much look how much better that got over the hitting. So that's pretty good. I appreciate what you did for me there today, Jake. That was really good. And a lot of golfers also appreciate it in the club fitting. So schedule a fitting with Jake or any one of our master fitters. They'll get you dialed in for all of the various options that we have to our disposal in Tour Van Fittings. Jake, thanks so much.
Thanks for having me.